lovelies, thank you so much for coming back to my channel and tuning in. Today I'm actually going to make some Philly cheesesteaks for you. It's actually a really simple recipe. It's not going to take too long either. This is probably like a 15 to 20 minute meal, to be honest. So please comment, please follow. It really does help with the algorithm, and it actually helps motivate me to make more of these videos for you guys. So let's get to it.
First step is going to get your bread. We use a French bread from Sprouts at $2.49. You can also use a hoagie bread if you would like to do that. You're going to cut this bread in half, split it into another half, and you're going to make it where you can get 4 sandwiches out of this. Next, we're going to go ahead and cut up our vegetables. So we are typically just using the mushrooms and the onions for that. You can add bell pepper if you would like, but we're just sticking with mushrooms and onions. And I'm not going to lie, I feel like I hold the record of the fastest onion cutter ever, only because I hate cutting onions because of how much it makes my eyes water. Finally, we're going to go ahead and actually just start cooking the Philly cheesesteak part. So over a medium heat, you're going to go ahead and actually cook your vegetables first. During this time, you can actually put your bread into the toaster oven if you like to do that and if you're good at multitasking, but I would highly recommend you go ahead and put a timer on it just in case so you don't burn your toast that you've been waiting on. But anyways, here you're going to go ahead and saute the mushrooms, the onions, and here are some jarred jalapeños. I love these jalapeños. You would get these from Sprouts. I only found one brand there, but they're so good. You're going to go ahead and you're going to just pretty much saute it, sear it. We had to take it off the stove a little bit because the pan was too hot. So you obviously don't want to burn your vegetables, but you do want to make sure that it's cooked to your likings. I would just say that at least wait for it to get a little bit soft, especially the mushrooms. But however you prefer is fine. And you just want to make sure you just don't burn it. So you will let it sit for a couple minutes and you can kind of give it a good mix and flip it over. And like I said before, just make sure that you had a timer to check your bread. If not, then right now would be a good time to go and check to see how your bread is doing. I would leave the bread into the toaster oven for maybe about I would say 5 minutes or until it has that nice golden texture, just depending on how you like your bread. So now at this point in time, we're going to go ahead and add this sliced ribeye. We get ours from the local Asian market here called the 99 Ranch. You can either do it yourself or you can find somewhere that has it for you. If they don't have sliced ribeye, you can also use like a slice like chuck or a slice like rib plate, whatever it is that they haven't noted, but anything that's thinly sliced beef. We were lucky to have thinly sliced ribeye at our place, so this is what we have. We lightly season it, salt and pepper, let it cook. After it's cooked for some time, you'll see it get kind of soft. You're going to go ahead and use your tongs to kind of tear it apart and mix all of this together. You're aiming for all the juices to combine together, and then you're going to add the cheese on top of it. This cheese here that we're using is a white sliced American. We also get this from Sprouts. But any sliced American, if you prefer a different type of white cheese, you can go ahead and use that. But I think typically for this recipe, we use an American cheese. So you can go ahead and grab the ribeye. Well, you don't have to grab it. Honestly, my husband did this and I'm not sure why he did it like that. He doesn't have a fear of hot pans. I do. But you can go ahead and take your bread and you can put, at this point in time, transfer it over to your bread.
You can't tell me this is the bombest looking sandwich you had ever seen. Yes, this is what we're making at home. So please subscribe, please comment. It does help our algorithm. And we would love to see what you guys have to say about it because, bon appetit. Maybe don't put it for the kids then.